family, welcome back to Brownie Points, and today's topic is baby blues versus postpartum depression. Now guys, both of these things are similar to each other, but they are different. One is a bit more severe than the other. So both of them are a mood disorder that affects a woman after giving birth. Now some symptoms for the baby blues are reduced sex drive, you lose your appetite, you are easily agitated, easily angered. You don't really have an appetite as much, but it's still there, but you can manage. Now, you see, those things, they're cool. You can manage through those. And you won't need treatment behind it. You won't need medication, you won't need therapy, and you won't need anything to kind of help pull you out of it. You can kind of bounce back yourself when you have baby blues. Now, with postpartum depression is a bit more severe. Now, some symptoms for postpartum depression are no sex drive whatsoever. You don't have an eating habit. You don't want to hold your baby, or you're kind of distant from your baby. You don't want a relationship with family and friends. You just don't want to be around nobody at all. You have suicidal thoughts. Now that's when it gets really bad. You have insomnia. You have trouble sleeping. Sometimes you up all night. You can't sleep at all. You are easily angered. When I'm at a snap of a finger, you're easily angered. You are easily irritated. The smallest thing can just tick you off. It's like your hormones are all over the place. Now, I know you're wondering, how do women get postpartum depression? Now, what happens is when you are pregnant, your body produces way more hormones than your normal rate. You produce more estrogen to help develop the baby and get the baby nutrients. It goes past your normal level, goes up really high. Now, after you give birth, your hormones kind of go down to that normal rate, but sometimes it goes past your normal rate. Now when it goes past your normal rate, that means that you are bound to have postpartum depression. Don't be afraid when I say that, okay? Because not every woman experiences it, but some do. Again, baby blues is different from postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is a bit more severe. I experienced both. With my first child, I experienced postpartum depression. Like, it feels like you are in a dark closet, a really small dark closet, and you can see the light on the door. And every time you try to reach for the doorknob, it gets further away, and further away. And you feel like you're just shrinking more and more and more. You get sadder, and you get more depressed. That's how it feels for postpartum depression. It wasn't a good feeling. It was scary for me. But what brought me out of it was me reading up on what to expect from it. So I knew that I had it. So I was like, okay, I gotta snap out of it, because I wanted to be there for my child, and I wanted to be there for my husband, and I knew that God had me. I knew that He would not leave me on my own, and I knew that He would not put me somewhere where I couldn't pull myself out. So I stood up and I finally opened that door, and I walked out that closet. I walked out that dark closet and I closed the door, and I never went back. I know that it's hard. I know that some of you moms are probably watching this and you're feeling it right now, but you can get through this, because God will not put us in positions where we can't pull ourselves out. God is in us. He feels us. He feels our pain. He feels our anger. He feels our frustration, and He knows and He sees you. So you got this. I need you to stand up and move forward right now, because you can definitely do this, sis. Now guys, there are some treatments out there. I would not recommend medication, because sometimes medication can turn us into zombies. So I try my best to stay away from medications. But there are other things. You can have therapy, and you can have a little bit of self-care therapy for yourself if you don't want to go to therapy. But you can go to support groups, behavior therapy, psychotherapy, psychobehavior therapy. There's a lot of stuff out there to help you get through this. And for your self-care, now me, I did the self-care because I felt like I was strong enough to do this by myself, because I can do this. I'm a woman. I just gave birth to a baby. I got this. I'm strong enough mentally and emotionally to pull myself out of this dark place on my own. Okay, so a lot of things that I did was I started to meditate. I started to become centered with myself. I pulled myself away from that dark place. I did things to make myself happy. I played music. I painted. I did stuff that I love to do, and I started to embrace that. I just gave birth to a baby. Like, I carried a baby for, well, my baby was late. My baby was like a week late. So 10 months. Okay, I carried a baby for like 10 months. So I need to be proud of myself. God gave us the ability to carry children. So look, we got to put on our Supergirl cape and come on. We got to be proud of ourselves. We got to go out there and show the world that, look, I'm about to be the best mother that I can ever be in this world. Because I just gave birth to this little thing. I pushed this little thing out of me. So that right there gave me a bigger push. And with the help of my husband, he saw that I was sinking in. He was a really great help. And I have tips for men. If you see your wife or your girlfriend, if you see her sinking, grab her by the hand. Like, okay, going back to my concept about being stuck in that closet. Sometimes she feels like she can't reach that doorknob, but you gotta come open that closet door for her. And she's gonna see you like her knight in shining armor or something standing inside the doorway once you open that closet door. Sometimes other people have to step in because sometimes we're not strong enough to open that door. Sometimes we just can't do it, and that's okay, sis. That's okay that you can't do it. So husbands and moms and dads and sisters, sometimes you have to step in. If you see your sister or your wife or your daughter, if you see that something is off about them after giving birth, it's probably baby blues or postpartum depression, and you have to step in. Be there for them. Be there. Hold them by their hand and say, I got you. Okay, we good, I got you. Just hold their hand and let them know that you're there. That's all we need, really. We just need to know that we're not by ourselves. Because during that whole spell, we feel like we're alone. We feel like nobody's there. We feel like nobody understands. So help them, be there, hold them by the hand, and pull them along on this journey. It don't matter if you gotta pull a kicking and screaming. Get them out the closet and pull them. And I hope that you guys do have a better understanding of postpartum depression and baby blues and what to expect on your journey after giving birth. So please be prepared, because you really need to be prepared for this right here. Again, I had postpartum once and I had baby blues. I knew what to expect and I knew how to pull myself out of both. Postpartum can last up to years. Women are losing their lives behind postpartum depression. So it's real out here. And I just want you guys to be prepared. I really want you guys to be prepared behind this. Now guys, I hope that this video will help you again. And please like and subscribe to our channel. And click that notification bell to see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in to Brownie Points.